good morning. Daylight savings time happened again, so I'm up rather early today, as you might imagine. I've never liked daylight savings time. I prefer standard time, but it doesn't really matter what we call it. I don't like the time changing twice per year. I feel like that is entirely the product of manipulative managerial bureaucrats that think that they can shape and control people like farm animals, and I hate it. And it just makes me want to burn everything to the ground. So that's how I feel about daylight savings time. I don't like the time change. I think it's bullshit. I've always thought it was bullshit, and it just makes me angry. So anyway, good morning. How are all of you? At least because of the time change, I was out just before sunrise and was able to see how pretty it is. Which you guys know, I love it early and I love it cold. I wish that I was able to be over on that horizon so I could see a sunrise, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be in the cards today because it is still quite cold. As you can tell, I'm wearing my winter coat and gloves. Winter has been extremely cold this year. Not complaining, I just wish we would have had more snow. If it has to be this cold, I would like to have more snow. So what's on the docket for this week? Well, as you guys know, Newsfist is on vacation for a couple of weeks, so for the next week or two, I think 2 more Thursdays, we won't be having Gulag Cafe or Empire of Lies because Chris needed a big vacation. Him and the missus just wanted to take a couple weeks off because he works really hard. Like, he stays jacked into the news cycle all the time, and I told him he needs to take breaks or he's going to burn out. So I know from experience, I've been at this game a lot longer than he has, so you got to pace yourself or you get burnt out. Oh, my picnic's coming up. In about 6 weeks, I would like to have my spring picnic again. So far, I've only had 2 people say, since I made the announcement last week, I've only had 2 people say that they would like to come. I would like to have more than that to put on the picnic event. So please, it's in East Tennessee at a beautiful lakeside state park. It's not far from the interstate, maybe a 15-minute drive off the Interstate 81. It's easy to find. And I make bacon wrapped pork chops, burgers. I bring food. Other people bring food. It's just a fun full day Saturday. I'm there, maybe 9:30, 10 a.m. And then we'll stay there till, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Just have a nice full day of fellowship, laughing, talking. You can bring your dogs to the park. You can bring your kids. This is a family-friendly event. And it's just for people who, hadn't forgot who we are yet. A mix of U.S. patriot and pro-white type people, and just general dissidents that are my friends. So it's pretty cool, and you can hang out with me, have some food, and just share fellowship. So it doesn't cost you anything. I don't charge admission because I crowdfund these. So it only cost me a couple $100 for the meats and to reserve the nice pavilion that I use on the lake. So if you are interested, that will be the second weekend of April. I forget the date exactly, but that's the weekend I'm shooting for, is the second weekend of April. So God willing, we have good weather. But even if we don't, that's why I rent the pavilion. So even if it rains and it's nasty, we will still be able to stay dry and hang out and have a good time and cook. So if that sounds like something you would like to partake in, let me know. Send me an email to Yizz the Eunuch at protonmail.com. Send me a PM or put a comment on this video or another video of mine telling me how to contact you to vet you and make sure that I know who you are. Because if I don't know you already, I have to go through a short vetting process with you, talk to you on voice, talk to you on the phone, etc. Just to make sure, you're a real person, or real enough, I guess. So hopefully we'll have us at least 10 or a dozen people for my picnic this year, and we can have a nice little get together. So that is my hope anyway. So like I said, about 6 weeks from now is when it will be. It'll be on a Saturday. Ooh, that street light's still on. Huh. It'll be on a Saturday, like I said, second weekend of April. So there we have it. Also, There was something else I was going to say about Discordant Dragons. Oh, next week be sure to be here for Discordant Dragons because Pete Quinones is coming back. And we will have a lot to talk about in regards to U.S. shenanigans, Ukraine, things like that. So definitely make sure to tune in next week for Pete Quinones. That'll be a good episode. So I don't really have anything else to talk about this morning. So no announcements. I have been sleeping a little better than I was, and I've been talking to my family, and specifically my mother, and my husband, my best friend Will guy, my best friend husband guy, about what ails me and about the things that make me sad. And I've been getting better. I'm doing my best to, I don't know, to try to make peace with all I've discovered and try to live a normal life. And it's just, man, it's hard. But I'm doing the best I can. And that's what we all have to do these days. So, picnic, that's on the agenda. Let me know if you're in. And I will talk to you privately and give you directions, and we will talk about it. So, again, second weekend of April. I'll say the date next time. It slips my mind right now, but it's the second full weekend in April, and it'll be that Saturday. All right. Well then, that's it. I'll wrap it up. I'll see you guys for Discordant Dragons next week. God bless.